Making a woman want you sexually is a very easy thing to do. We humans all have primal instincts that trigger automatically without us having to think about it. For example, with the primal instinct of needing to eat food, if you see high calorie foods, your mouth will start to produce extra saliva in preparation to eat the food. You might also start to feel a bit hungry. That is a primal instinct that triggers automatically when you see high calorie food. Another primal instinct is the need to have sex, so a man and a woman can create offspring and pass on their genes. So, how does a man actually trigger a woman's primal instinct and make her feel sexually attracted to him? How does he trigger that desire in her? First, you need to understand that a man's attraction for a woman works differently to a woman's attraction for a man. For a man, we can look at a woman and feel what I call insta attraction. We can instantly feel attracted to the woman and be motivated enough to want to talk to her, have sex with her, and even get into a relationship with her simply based on her physical appearance. The reason why is that a man's primal instinct of attraction, which is still present even though we're in a modern civilized society, is about wanting to plant his seed inside of a physically attractive woman who has a fully developed body of breeding age and is also healthy. That's what the attraction is based on. Even though we might want to get to know the woman and have a great relationship with her and go on dates and go watch a movie together and go on a holiday together, etc., all of that stuff is after the fact. What is driving the attraction is the primal instinct for a man to want to plant his seed so he can then pass his genes on to the next generation. Right? So it's an instant attraction based on the woman looking physically attractive, having a fully developed body of breeding age, and being healthy. However, a woman's attraction for a man doesn't work the same way. A woman's primal instinct of attraction is not driven purely based on a guy looking good, being of a breeding age, and being healthy. What's more important to a woman is what sort of guy he is. Does he get along well with others, or does he get picked on or left out? Is he a confident man, or is he insecure? Does he have the potential to succeed in life one day, or is he the sort of guy that's going to get looked over for promotions at work? Is he an emotionally strong man that she can rely on during challenging times, or is he an emotionally weak man that she's going to have to keep propping up, patting on the back and encouraging along as they go through challenging times in life? All of these assessments that a woman needs to make about a guy happen during a conversation. When a guy is talking to a woman, he's either going to be triggering her primal instinct of attraction or he's not. For example, if a guy's talking to a woman and he's self-doubting and insecure and he's a bit hesitant while he talks to her, he's not going to be triggering her primal instinct of sexual attraction. She's going to get the feeling that he's going to be more of a burden than a benefit to her. He might be a great guy and he might be confident in other areas of his life, but her instincts don't care about that. Her primal instinct of attraction is going to be triggered if she talks to a guy and he has the sort of traits that she finds sexually attractive. She doesn't have to think about it, it just happens automatically. For example, women all over the world are attracted to men who are confident, funny, charming, sexual, charismatic, masculine, unpredictable, and socially intelligent. These are traits that can be displayed during a conversation, which is why men will look at a woman and say, yep, I'd have sex with her, I want to be with her, but a woman will say, well, who is he? What sort of guy is he? I need to talk to him first. Of course, some women will say, oh, he's handsome, I want to have sex with him, and the woman will be motivated enough to want to be with him simply based on his appearance. However, those women are the minority. The majority of women need to be able to talk to a guy and have their primal instinct of attraction triggered based on what he's saying and doing during the interaction. For example, is he a confident guy or is he an insecure guy? Does he make her laugh and feel good, or does he make her feel bored and turned off? Does he feel like an emotionally strong guy that she can look up to? Or does she feel more powerful than him? Does she feel like she's emotionally stronger than him? You can make a woman want you sexually simply by displaying the right traits. Using the primal instinct of food and the need to eat food, what you'll notice is that when you look at high-calorie foods, your mouth will start to produce extra saliva in preparation to eat the food, and you might even feel a bit hungry. When it comes to the primal instinctive need for sex, so a man or a woman can procreate and pass on their genes, certain chemicals are released in the brain when traits are displayed that trigger attraction. For example, if a woman is interacting with a guy who is confident, he's funny, he's charming and charismatic, her brain will start to release the chemical called dopamine. which makes her feel sexual desire for the guy. Then, as the guy begins to connect with her, her brain also releases another chemical called oxytocin, which makes her feel comfortable around him and close to him. For women, making men feel sexual attraction is as easy as looking good. If a woman looks physically attractive, is of breeding age with a fully developed body, and she's healthy, most guys are going to look at her and say, yep, I'd tap that, I'd bang that, I want to have sex with her, girlfriend material, marriage material, I'll buy her anything she wants if she'll be my girlfriend. Oh, I definitely want to have sex with her. For us men, it's as easy as talking to a woman and displaying traits that make women feel sexually attracted. If you interact with a woman and you display traits that make women feel sexually attracted, she can't turn that off. It's a primal instinct that gets triggered automatically without her control. She doesn't have to think about whether or not she feels attracted to you. You're talking to her and you're displaying traits that make women feel sexually attracted, and she feels sexually attracted to you. Her brain starts to release the chemical called dopamine, and as you begin to connect with her, it also releases the chemical called oxytocin, which makes her feel closer and connected with you. So if you're a guy who's looking to get laid or get a girlfriend, the really cool thing about this is that most guys don't know it. Most guys out there use what I call the friends first approach. A guy will talk to a woman and try to get to know her in a friendly way, show her that he's a good guy. He only wants to talk to her. He's not interested in anything sexual. He's interested in who she is. He thinks she's fascinating. He wants to talk to her and he wants to talk about what she does for a living. Oh, really? That's interesting. And he just wants to have a nice, neutral, friendly conversation with her. Unless the guy is really good looking, super rich and powerful in society, or he's a celebrity, the woman's just going to see the guy as just another guy. She's not going to feel any spark with him because he's just making her feel friendly emotions. He's making her feel neutral. It's more like a friendship or a brother-sister type of relationship or feeling. The guys who get laid and get a girlfriend easily don't use the friends first approach. What they do is start by triggering the woman's feelings of sexual attraction. As the interaction continues, the guy starts to make her feel turned on, and then he begins to connect with her, and then he either gets her phone number, kisses her, has sex with her, calls her up to take her out for a date, and starts a relationship with her. That's the easy way to get laid and get a girlfriend. And it's what I teach in my ebook, The Flow, which you can also listen to on audio. If you read The Flow or listen to the audio version, you'll learn exactly what to say and do while you're interacting with a woman to make her feel sexually attracted and turned on by you. A lot of guys don't know about this though, and they go through their life thinking that making a woman feel sexually attracted is so complicated or difficult. Some guys will spend years in a gym building up their muscle, trying to look more physically attractive to women. Other guys will spend years or even decades trying to build up their career or business to hopefully one day be appealing to women. Other guys will get new shoes and new clothes and get a new hairstyle and hope that it's going to be appealing to women. Yet all along, the guy will get pretty much the same results with women that he always has. The thing is, there's nothing wrong with a guy going to the gym and working out. If a guy likes doing that because it keeps him fit and healthy and he likes to feel strong, then great, he can go and do that. If a guy wants to build up his career or get into a business and work towards a passion of his, great, go ahead and do that. If a guy wants to go and buy nice clothes and nice shoes, great, go ahead and do that. However, what guys need to understand is that you don't actually need any of that to get laid or get a girlfriend. Some women do require a guy to have a perfect body, or a guy to be rich and famous, or a guy to have the perfect fashion sense. Those women do exist. However, they are the minority. For most women, all it usually takes is 1 to 2 minutes of conversation where you're actively making her feel sexually attracted to you, and she drops her guard, opens up to you and becomes interested in talking to you and seeing where it goes. Most guys don't get to experience that though, because they walk over to a woman that they feel attracted to because she's physically attractive, but they don't really do anything to make her feel sexually attracted and turned on. A guy's thinking, well, I've spent all this time in the gym. Shouldn't she be attracted to me because I've got muscles? Well, muscles aren't that important to most women. Muscles aren't going to provide for offspring or even guarantee that she's going to be kept safe. A woman feels much safer with a confident guy who's emotionally strong compared to a guy who has muscles but is insecure and self-doubting. Some women are very superficial and are completely focused on looks, but they are the minority. The majority of women are open to being with all different types of guys as long as the guy can make her feel sexually attracted when he interacts with her. If he's a confident guy and he makes her laugh and she feels charmed by him, then she's going to feel attracted to him. However, if he's a nervous guy and self-doubting and he doesn't really know what to say or do to get her attracted and make her feel turned on, then she's not going to be interested in him because there's going to be no spark there. To create a spark of attraction, you need to display traits that make women feel sexually attracted and turned on, such as confidence, charisma, charm, and humor. If you want to learn the easy way to get laid and get a girlfriend, I recommend that you read my ebook, The Flow, or listen to the audio version, The Flow on Audio. You'll learn exactly what to say and do to make women feel sexually attracted to you, and you'll realize how easy it is. Once you have the ability to attract a woman during a conversation, most of the women that you interact with will feel attracted to you. Some will feel a little bit attracted, others will feel very attracted, and others will feel intense attraction. When you have the ability to attract women during conversation, you're not afraid to go and talk to them. You know that you can walk over to a woman and you're going to be able to make her feel attracted, so she's going to be interested. The better you get at displaying the traits that naturally attract women, the higher quality of woman that you can have access to.